Ethics and morality in artificial intelligence. It is inevitable that moral issues, specifically the perplexing ethical dilemma in engineering as it pertains to artificial intelligence, an important aspect to keep in mind is that ethics of engineers in our society is wider in scope than the ethics of both engineers and today's corrupt society. When I make a reference of ethical problems and controversies as we are currently experiencing with all of the different political systems in the world, our society distinguishes them from moral challenges. Therefore, artificial intelligence ethics will mark a contrast between moral challenges and questions of political, legal, and artistic nature. Applied ethics makes contacts in many areas with philosophical ethical theory. Applied ethics is not, however, the mechanical application of ethical theory to practical concerns. So applied ethics in artificial intelligence will develop its own insights, which may have additional theoretical importance. The paradigm known as artificial intelligence. Yes, artificial intelligence, it is a paradigm that has become bastardized by society and all of the different articles and videos. If any of you understand technology and its great significant and positive advances and accomplishments that benefit human beings on Earth, all of you would not be so negative about the side effects. That is, technology as it is referenced in all articles and videos. For instance, all the positive advantages in the area of healthcare industry and many other industries, which enable humans to have longer life and to enable physically challenged people to walk again. The bottom line, computers and artificial intelligence is nothing without the sophisticated mathematical algorithms that learning cognitive machines are integrated with. In other words, the machines and computers are only as smart as the software algorithms that run these intelligent systems. As an engineer, we create fault-tolerant smart systems. We also need to be creative and write cognitive machine learning algorithms to recognize and to detect, and finally to reject incorrect and fake information based on a true intelligent artificial intelligence science database. These algorithms are not difficult to generate and enable these intelligent systems to evolve based on these characteristics. The issue is not artificial intelligence. Let me repeat. The challenge is not artificial intelligence. The challenge is that the top 1% of the wealthy companies in the world are misusing the allocation of monies to design and develop and to generate artificial intelligence machine learning code that is faulty from inception. The issue of fake news is an example of how humans are taking the easy way out in order to advance their specific corrupt behavior and in order to advance their corrupt social political agendas, regardless of religion and or political views of a society. True artificial intelligence, in terms of technology, will be able to discern any fake news information as displayed and or deployed by big companies such as Google, Facebook, Meta, Twitter, etc., etc. Fundamentally, true artificial intelligence is capable of collecting all data points available from the misinformation database systems worldwide. From all of these companies, artificial intelligence will be able to collect all the data points worldwide and be able to discern the erroneous information, also known as fake news, and make a final cognitive decision to enable humans with real factual information. The problem is that humans are very lazy and humans are very corrupt, resulting in generating contradicting information and generating erroneous data and also generating global chaos, thus accepting fake news as reality in order to advance their corrupt agendas. Algorithms is very complex and extremely expensive as it relates to encryption and decryption algorithms and software design methodologies. At the end of the day, because 95% of the global companies do not care to spend capital and resources, thus resulting in the challenges mentioned by the contents of these videos I have presented to you. With respect to longevity, yes, artificial intelligence smart systems are already contributing to the prolonging of our lives, and in many cases, improving our quality of life. However, it is temporary. Today we are able to sustain life up to at least 100 years of age. And perhaps in the near future, we could extend life up to 120 years of age. But it will never be able to prolong life indefinitely, forever. Today, your computer and your cell phones have a limited life cycle, normally 6 months to a year maximum life cycle. After a year, we will change and purchase new computers and new cell phones because technology as we know it today becomes obsolete. For instance, the supercomputers known as mainframes in the 1950s. The observation is as follows. These were computers that cost above $1 million American dollars. Are today obsolete systems, not worth a penny, not worth a cent, not worth anything. Actually, the supercomputer mainframe, your current cell phone, has more intelligence and much more power than these obsoleted mainframes of the 1950s. For instance, the computers that took humans to the moon in 1969 are now obsolete. Your cell phone has more intelligence and power than the technology of the 1970s. This is true for technology as it becomes obsolete and becomes total garbage. Effectively, it is true for artificial intelligence. Every few years, these intelligent systems will be replaced by more powerful artificial intelligent processors and computers. It is also true for data. New data points are added and new data is added yearly as old data becomes irrelevant and obsolete. Here is an example. The data available 10,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago, and 200 years ago is old data and irrelevant data. As a matter of fact, it was not until 1940s, 1950s, to be precise 1950s, when the first transistor and semiconductors were invented, that humans made computers with. In the final analysis, all computers and all cell phones and all cars and all machines and all airplanes and all of the AI systems available today will be obsolete in the very near future. Nothing lasts forever, and all things as we know them today will become irrelevant and totally obsolete tomorrow. Therefore, engineering is inherently risky activity, usually conducted with only a partial knowledge of the underlying scientific laws about nature and society, and often producing uncertain results and side effects. It lends itself to being viewed as an experiment on a societal scale involving human ethics and human conditions. So, from an analytical perspective, true artificial intelligence, that is, artificial intelligence systems of the far distant future, will have cognizant intellectual superiority to humans. These super intellectual systems will have the intellect to discern all major issues related to fake information and to stop all disruptive and destructive activity that will endanger our planet and our solar system from self-destruction. As we have all experienced today, that humans from planet Earth have not reached the intellectual maturity to sustain planet Earth from the dangers or climate changes and from the eventual disaster of nuclear war and from the collapse of all socio-political chaos worldwide. Let me reiterate, contrary to everyone's belief, artificial intelligence today and 1,000 years from now will continue to be extremely beneficial and advantageous for both mankind and for planet Earth. In the final analysis, humans who are paraplegic from the waist down are now able to walk again, thanks to advances in artificial intelligence applied in robotics. Most diseases such as cancer and lung cancer will be eliminated thanks to cognitive data science systems. Blind humans will be able to see again thanks to the advances in artificial intelligence, visual smart sensors, and sophisticated cameras. Old people will be able to own a car and program their trip activity with artificial cognitive autonomous intelligent cars or intelligent vehicles. And there will be much more benefits to come in the very near future, as well as hundreds of years from today. Okay, all of you need to take a pause. From a short historical perspective, humans have gone from an extremely primitive man over 10,000 years ago to today as a semi-advanced civilization applying the beginning phase of artificial intelligence. However, it was not until the early 1950s that humans invented the original transistor and the first semiconductor devices from which we make computers today. Yes, indeed, humans were basically dormant, asleep, and very primitive until the 19th century. To be exact and to be precise, in 1950. Therefore, humans will continue to exponentially advance in the near future with the applications of powerful technologies in the areas of quantum computing, superconductivity in anti-gravity systems, autonomous intelligent vehicles, cognitive machine learning, mathematical algorithms, geometric intuitive robotics, and also in cognitive artificial intelligence applications, and much more to come.